Welcome to senior night here at the Tim Anderson Gymnasium as we get set for a non-conference rivalry showdown as the Pittsville Panthers come to town to take on the Auburndale Apaches. I'm Steve Ockenick here to take you through this one. Exciting night, senior night. It's Monday night basketball, something you don't get, most teams don't play too often, but plus it's the renewal of an old Merriwood Conference rivalry. Pittsville left the Merriwood about 3 years ago and went to the Central Wisconsin South for basketball. Central Wisconsin small for a few other sports. They break that up differently. But Auburndale and Pittsville have kept this rivalry alive. We've seen it the last couple years in football as 2 years ago Pittsville won in overtime. Last year Auburndale blowing out Pittsville here in Auburndale, but they also play in girls basketball. They play in a few other sports. It's a fun rivalry. The two smaller schools in rural Wood County facing off here. Taking a look at their seasons, two positive seasons for both programs. We'll put it that way. Pittsville comes in at 6-12 overall. They are 3-6 in the Central Wisconsin South. They currently sit in 5th place. I say it's a positive season as when they have only won 6 games over the previous 3 seasons. So definitely some improvement here under first-year head coach Travis Schaup. They are coming off a Thursday night loss at first place Pacelli, 63-36. Taking a look at their upcoming games, they've got some possibility to get 8, maybe a few more wins. They've got 4 games left. They play here. They go to Almond Bancroft, who's currently 5-3 in conference. Then they come home to Port Edwards, who is 1-8. So they could get 8 wins here this year, which would be a huge improvement over the past few for the Pittsville Panthers. They do end the season at Wild Rose. Wild Rose is 7-0 in conference. So, some upset things on their mind. They are going to most likely get a good seed in the playoffs. Probably still be on the road, but it's hard to say with the way the Division 5 girls in our area have been broken up. A lot of new teams that we're not quite sure quality and stuff on. So it's hard to project that out, but should get a decent seed there in Division 5. Auburndale Apaches, whole different story. They come in 12-5 overall. They are 8-4 in that very, very tough Merriwood South. Newman running away with the conference. They're 11-1. Auburndale comes in at 8-4 in second place. Half game ahead of Edgar at 7-4. Game and a half ahead of Marathon at 7-5. 2 games ahead of Assumption at 6-6. And Stratford still lurking down there at the bottom at 4-8. So very competitive Merriwood South. They've got a couple winnable games coming up, a couple big games coming up as well to wrap up this season. As it's hard to believe, but in 2 weeks we'll be talking playoff basketball. But looking at Auburndale's schedule coming up, and again coming in with a first-year head coach, Dale Owie. They have 5 games remaining. They play, obviously, Pittsville tonight. They go host Prentice in a crossover game on the 7th, this Friday. They go to Stratford next Tuesday, to Athens next Friday, and then Thursday, February 20th, they get a showdown at Newman Catholic. Auburndale had that Newman game won for most of it, but the only point where they didn't was right at the end when Newman came from behind and took that one. So a little bit of revenge on the mind for the Auburndale Apaches, I'm sure, to wrap up the season. They look to be getting a couple home games and some really good seeding opportunities if they can win out. Even a loss to Newman should still get them probably a 2 seed, maybe at worst a 3 in their group. So some opportunities upcoming for both teams. Opportunities to catch up on more basketball this week. We've got girls basketball, we got boys basketball. The big one this week is right back here tomorrow night. Edgar comes to town to take on the Apaches. That was an overtime game back in December. Should be another great matchup here on tomorrow, Tuesday night. So you can check that one out at onfocus.news/sports or anywhere you're watching right now. Also that night, a big matchup in the Clover Belt East in girls basketball as the Loyal Greyhounds will be hosting the Colby Hornets. That one over in Loyal. Loyal took the game at Colby earlier this year. Colby looking to get back on track coming off of a tough loss to Neillsville on Friday night. You saw that game right here. You can check out highlights at onfocus.news/sports and Sports on Focus on Facebook. Then Thursday night, another big time Clover Belt East matchup. You can only have, you think you're only going to have so many of those, but this year every game is big over there. Colby again, but this time they head to first place Neillsville. Seeing if they can saddle Neillsville with their first loss of the season. So that would be a huge one there. And then Friday night, huge game in the Great Northern Conference, the Medford Raiders. Undefeated in conference. They've got 4 conference games remaining. That will be the third of those 4, or second of those 4. And they have a 2-game lead in the conference. So they have an opportunity to clinch. If they can win these 2 games, they have an opportunity to clinch a week from Friday at home against rival Mosinee. And that should be a crazy atmosphere there. If you have not watched Great Northern Conference basketball, there are some of the really good atmospheres, really good gyms, fun fans all over the place. So that is going to be Friday night. We are off Saturday. We'll have highlights of the Clover Belt Conference wrestling tournament from Stanley Boyd. And then next week, we've got a whole slate of big games as well. So a lot going on all over the area. You can see our full planned out schedule all the way through the Boys State Championship games on the 22nd at onfocus.news/sports. Click Sports Live Streaming. But we are a minute and a half away from the start of this one. It is senior night, so we will turn it over to the gym announcer for all of the introductions for senior night and then get you set for non-conference rivalry basketball. Got to come up with a name for this one. I think we'll call it the Wood County Rivalry. 2 teams coming in. Old school rivals from back in the old days of the Marywood. But Pittsville, like we said, moved to that Central Wisconsin the Central Wisconsin Conference and play mostly against the small. Some of the smaller schools, Wild Rose, Almond Bancroft, Port Edwards, trying to think who else. Tri-County, they play a lot in different sports. So getting ready for this one, we're going to turn it over for National Anthem, all the senior night stuff, and starting lineups, and I will be back after that to take you through this one.
For tonight's girls basketball game featuring the Pittsville Panthers versus the Auburndale Apaches. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have you take your seats as tonight is senior night. And so we're going to introduce the seniors. First, the seniors for Pittsville. Kirsten Henninger, Delaney Grimm, and Carly Knudsen. Those are the seniors for Pittsville. And now to introduce the Auburndale seniors, junior Haley Grimm.
Seniors, years from now we may not remember the wins and losses, but we will remember the memories made, and quite simply just how much fun we had along the way. Each of you have brought something special to the team this year, so Vanessa, it's been ages. You never did show us that, boys. You may be quiet, but you have the most contagious laugh. I speak for all when I say that you are one of the most kind-hearted people we have ever met. Thank you for everything. Macy, we're going to miss your constant smiles that just make everyone happier. Constantly yelling Shmies for anything and everything was always the most fun. Your intelligence on and off the court will carry you on throughout your life. Izzy, thank you for always announcing your potty breaks. I don't think we have gone anywhere without having to make a pit stop. Your cravings for macaroni, pizza, and pickles will always be remembered. Intensity comes to mind when we think of you, and we all wish we were blessed with non-working sweat glands. Natalie, we're going to miss your pregame speeches, words of encouragement, and the beginning of the game jump balls. Thanks for leading stretching before games and being just as obsessed with TikTok as the rest of us. Crack the whip and ride the Bronco Taylor. Taylor, we're not sure how you make it through practice without water breaks, especially after Coach Amy's dribbling drills. Your sarcastic jokes were not the best, but we'll definitely miss having to decide if you were serious or not. Also, I think your shoe's untied. We'll see you tomorrow, Tyler. Emmy, thank you for being the best manager we could have asked for. We're sure Coach B is going to miss your babysitting skills. We couldn't survive through our practice without the water refills and your handy stopwatch to tell us when drills are over. Thank you for making our season easier. As we wrap this up, we want to remind you about the impact you've had on us, all the little things that really were big things, like the nicknames we've had for each other, bus rides home, and team dinners. The things that didn't seem to mean much at the time are all things that you'll carry with you. We would like to thank you for making our team stronger and bringing out the best in everyone. Thank you for being amazing leaders and for pushing us to be better. We hope you have found a part of you along the journey that will help you follow your dreams. You will accomplish great things, and good luck in all that comes your way in the future.
The Auburndale Senior. And now at this time, if you're able, I ask you to please stand. Draw your attention to our nation's flag as we honor our country, and especially those who serve our nation's military and the veterans that are here with us as the Auburndale Pep Band plays our national anthem. Sportsmanship is expected from players and fans alike. Please root your team on in a positive manner. Let the coaches coach, let the players play, let the officials do their job, and let's have a great game from everyone this evening. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Panthers. Number 3, Emily Carlson. Number 10, Carly Knudsen. Number 15, Julia Redmond. Number 20, Madeline Carpenter. And number 24, Haley Zawisman. Pittsville is coached by assistants Lenny Collins and Jim Knudsen, and head coach Travis Shoup. And now the starting lineup for the Auburndale Apaches. Senior guard, number 11, Taylor Stanton. Junior guard, number 14, Georgie Schmutzer. Senior guard, number 24, Isabel Hilbert. Junior forward, number 34, Haley Grimm. And senior forward, number 40, Natalie Owie. Auburndale is coached by assistants Rich Schmutzer, Brandon Robertson, and Amy Nunes. Head coach Dale Owie.
All right, we are ready for basketball here on senior night at Auburndale High School in the Tim Anderson Gymnasium. Number 40, Natalie Owie, and number 20, Madeline Carpenter in the center circle. And the first possession will go to Pittsville, working to our left. As we see Pittsville working into the lane, shot up, yes. Carpenter gets that one, number 20. First points of the game go to Pittsville. Auburndale to the front court. Gets it back up top, Hilber. Cross court here to Schmutzer, all the way back around to Hilber. Hilber back up top, Schmutzer, over to Stanton here near side. Down low, Natalie Owie. Owie working, shot up, yes. Natalie Owie gets 2 points and ties this one back up here in the early going as Pittsville moves quickly to the front court. Far side, that is Redmond. Redmond down the lane, tipped out of bounds by Hilber, will stay with Pittsville. Pittsville obviously in the purple jerseys, yellow numbers, white and yellow striping down the sides. Auburndale white jerseys, blue striping. Gets it out top to Carlson, across to Zwislin here into the corner, now down low. Kicks it back out to Carpenter. Carpenter jumper up, no, rebound on the floor. That will go to Auburndale. Schmutzer to inbound against a full court press here from Pittsville as they get it ahead to Owie. Owie pressured, snaps it forward to Stanton. Stanton kicks it out, Schmutzer. Schmutzer three, off the rim, no. Ball tipped by Grimm, but goes into the hands of Zwislin. Zwislin, far side to Redmond. Redmond back to Zwislin, down low, looking to dribble, gets cut off, kicks it back out. Redmond for three, off the rim, no. Rebound comes down to Haley Grimm. She gets it to Hilber. Hilber looks to break the press and gets it across. Hilber kicks it out Stanton. Stanton looks to drive free throw line, kicks it out Schmutzer. Schmutzer around Hilber. Hilber far side, gets it to Stanton at the top here near side Schmutzer. Schmutzer down low, Owie. Owie spin, up, yes. Natalie Owie's got both baskets for the Apaches here in the early going as we are 2 minutes in, 4-2 Auburndale. Near side, this is Carlson. Emily Carlson gets it down low to Zwislin, kicks it back out. Three-pointer, misses everything out of bounds. Auburndale basketball, that was Carly Knutson. Our first time seeing Pittsville girls here this year, so learning a few of the names on the fly, so I hope everyone's willing to be a little patient. Stanton gets it across court to Owie out near the center circle. Owie hands to Hilber, gets it to Schmutzer, far side. Schmutzer gets it back to Stanton. Stanton around to Hilber. Hilber tries to get it down low, taken away. That is Madeline Carpenter. And Pittsville to the front court. First turnover of the game goes to Auburndale. Jump ball, possession, arrow points to Auburndale. Georgie Schmutzer getting a hand in there on that one. And Auburndale will try to bring it up against this press. Gets it down low, Owie. Owie shot up, fouled. She will go to the line for two. Natalie Owie draws the foul down low on the good pass. That foul goes against Madeline Carpenter, her first team foul. Owie's got 2 free throws. Great pass there from Taylor Stanton, I believe it was, to get that ball in. Owie bounces the first free throw off the front of the rim. Oh, Helson, that is in the right direction. Sorry about that. Second free throw upcoming here, Natalie Owie. That shot is up. She does drain the free throw. She has all 5 of Auburndale's points here to start this game. Pittsville back to the front court. This is Zwislin. Zwislin gets in trouble, taken away. Now ball on the floor, bouncing around. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Pittsville. Good play there, Isabel Hilber, just to get a hand in there and knock that ball loose onto the floor. So Madeline Carpenter will inbound. Carpenter gets it in. Now we get a foul, and that's going to go against Hilber. Got the ball into Julia Redmond, and she got pushed from behind. That foul goes against Isabel Hilber, her team first. So again, we will see Madeline Carpenter inbounding just a little bit deeper, blocked by the balloons here from the senior days. They get it in Redmond. Redmond, split pass, tipped, goes, kept in bounds by Haley Grimm. Quickly to the front court comes Auburndale. To Owie. Owie, down low, Grimm, up, front rim, no. Rebound, and Haley Grimm will be fouled down low. That goes against 24. Haley Zawislin, her first, team second. So we will see Georgie Schmutzer inbounding from underneath. Schmutzer gets it in, Owie in the far corner. Owie has it taken away. Redmond, 2-on-1. Redmond down the lane, loses it. Down onto the floor, has to try and get it, and it's going to be off of a Pittsville Panther out of bounds. Great defense there from Hilber to get back and stop Redmond's ability to drive to the basket. Cut her off and then force the turnover. Hilber gets the ball in. Pass, lazy pass forward, gets it down low, and we're going to get a travel. The shot will not count. Madeline Carpenter got the ball in the lane, shot it up, but she took one too many steps getting that ball collected, and easy call for the official. They get the ball into Hilber. Hilber gets it in the middle to Owie. Owie looking, gets it back to Hilber. Hilber, and Hilber will double dribble. Another lazy turn, lazy turnover for Auburndale. Just not quite crisp here in the early going. It is a Monday game. Not something Auburndale has played a whole lot of this year. So, and then they haven't played since Thursday, but they get the ball in. Now attempting to get it down low. Carlson gets it back. Now kicks it out Redmond. Redmond jumper from the baseline up. No, rebound. It's fought for. Stanton has it. We're going to get a foul, and that's going to be against Pittsville. So Pittsville commits the foul. And Madeline Carpenter commits her second, third team. She will stay out there as Owie gets the ball. Gets it back to Schmutzer. Schmutzer breaks the press. Gets it down low. Grimm. Grimm up. Yes. Haley Grimm on the board. Two more, and it is a 7-0 run for the Apaches. Down low, kicks it back out Carlson. Carlson, ball fake, up, not quite get it to fall. Rebound comes down Grimm. Pressure coming immediately, gets it to Hilber. Hilber will break the timeline, get it to the front court, gets it Stanton. Stanton passes Owie. Owie up, yes. Natalie Owie, two more. That gives her 7 already here in this one. 9-2, Auburndale with the lead. Pittsville gets it into Redmond. Redmond driving, kicks it out right into the hands of Georgie Schmutzer. Schmutzer has to pick up her dribble, tipped by Redmond, taken right back. Redmond kicks it out Carlson. Carlson turns up, yes. Madeline Carpenter gets the basket. And now the ball goes out of bounds, turnover to Pittsville. Check that. Yes, that was Madeline Carpenter with the basket. She has both baskets for the Panthers. 9-4, 5-point lead. As we see inbound play, and we're going to wait for some fans late coming, getting through, as they were going to. Not a lot of room along the baselines, along the sidelines here at Auburndale. Big Jim, though, as the ball is tipped out of bounds by Caitlin Cuttinger, who checked in, and it will stay Pittsville basketball. Pittsville basketball with number 13, Becca Downs, to inbound. Downs tipped away again by Cuttinger, and will stay here. Downs just moves a few feet. Nope, now they swap out, and Carly Knutson will be the inbounder. Knutson looking, gets the ball in, and now we're going to get a foul. No, travel. Nope, thought that was a foul, but no, that is a travel violation. It will be Auburndale basketball, and they set up the full court press again. Ball gets into Hilber. Hilber gets cut off, gets it ahead to Schmutzer across the timeline. Schmutzer down low. Grimm up, no, rebound. Anna Marie Owie up, yes. Correction from Tuesday night. I got the wrong information. Natalie Owie's cousin, Anna Marie Owie, and the ball down the lane, foul that will send a Panther to the line for 2. That is Zawislin. So Zawislin will go to the line for 2. That foul goes against Caitlin Cuttinger, her first, team second. as I was saying, I had incorrect information, and Natalie Owie and Anna Marie Owie are cousins, not sisters as I thought. So first free throw up. That one is good for Zwislin. She gets on the score sheet. So I apologize to the whole Owie family for getting that one wrong, but we have it right now. Second free throw upcoming here, Zwislin. Free throw up, nails that one as well. She's got 2, and it's a 5-point lead. Anna Marie Owie breaks the press, gets it to the front court, slows it, pulls it back. Here near side, Hilbert. Hilbert back to Natalie Owie, around to Anna Marie Owie. Anna Marie Owie gets it back up top, Hilbert. Hilbert gets it to Natalie Owie. Owie driving baseline, little floater up. Back rim, no, ball on the floor, rebound comes down, that is Carlson. Carlson will break the press and get it to the front court, then gets it to Knutson. Knutson driving, has to kick it out to Becca Downs. Back up top, Knutson. Knutson holding. Now looks to drive. Shot up, no, rebound comes down. That will be taken by Caitlin Cuttinger. Full court press coming to get it ahead to Owie. Owie will break the press. Now taken away, Pittsville. Quickly down the floor is Zwislin. Zwislin passes it to Carlson. Carlson shot up, no. Rebound comes down Anna Marie Owie. She is pressured right on the baseline, gets it to her cousin Natalie Owie. Back to Anna Marie Owie, and they will bring it across the center stripe. Anna Marie brings it near side to Natalie, to Hilbert, back to Anna Marie. Anna Marie jumper inside the line. No, rebound comes down Zwislin. Zwislin pushing to the front court. Zwislin has to give it off to Carlson. Carlson has to pick up her dribble, gets it down now on the floor. That is going to be Pittsville basketball. As we will see number 12, Peyton Hamas check in as Isabel Hilbert will get a rest. And then we see number 11 and 15, Jaden Porter and Julia Redmond. Jaden Porter checks in, Julia Redmond checks back in for the Panthers. Get it down low. Now kick it out. Shot up off the side of the rim. No. Rebound comes down to Natalie Owie. The offense is there. Shots just not falling here for Pittsville in the early going. They're getting open looks. Natalie Owie into the corner, Peyton Hamas. Hamas back up top, Anna Marie Owie around to Natalie Owie. Thought about the three, pulled it down, back to Hamas, back around Anna Marie Owie. Owie to Owie. Back to Owie. Back up top, Hamas, back to Natalie Owie. Natalie Owie tries to feed it in down low, Cuttinger. Caitlin Cuttinger too far out of bounds, turnover to Pittsville. 11-6, 10:51 remaining as Pittsville will bring the ball to the front court. This, at the front court, that's Melissa Giles. Hands it off to Redmond. Redmond in trouble. We're going to get a jump ball possession, arrow points to Auburndale. Get our clock recentered here. There we go. Peyton Hamas will bring it up against the press. Hamas gets it to Anna Marie Owie. Back to Hamas. Hamas looking. Shot up just outside the lane. Good. Peyton Hamas gets 2 points off the bench. Auburndale leads 13-6. To the front court comes Giles. Giles gets it here near side to Knutson. Knutson has to kick it back out to Porter. Porter over her head, but she gets it back around to Downs. Downs has to pick up her dribble. Pressure coming from Owie. Kicks it all the way out to Porter. Now Porter loses it on the pass, but brought back into the hands of Redmond. Redmond into the corner. That is Knutson. Knutson back around Redmond. Redmond holding at the top. Gets it in down low to Downs. Downs shot up, no. Rebound comes down Knutson. She will hand it to Natalie Owie, and Natalie Owie will bring it through the center circle. Owie gets it to Anna Marie Owie, who gets it around to Peyton Hamas. Hamas gets it back to Natalie Owie. Natalie Owie back around to Peyton Hamas. Hamas jumper inside the three-point line, bouncing on the rim, no. Cuttinger the rebound, kicks it out. Anna Marie Owie shot up, no. Rebound, and that's going to be a foul on Auburndale on the rebound. See who that one is against. That one goes against 22. That is Lauren Poplinski, her first, team third. And we see number 14, Georgie Schmutzer, check back in. Natalie Owie will sit down. So just one Owie on the floor now. That is her cousin, Anna Marie. Ball coming to the front court. Pressure coming immediately. Get it, and now down the floor. Kicks it out to Knutson. Knutson gets it around into the hands of Julia Redmond. Redmond up top to Porter. Porter. Cross court taken away by Poplinski. Poplinski quickly to the front court, all alone. She's blocked, taken away by Pittsville. Great play there by the Pittsville defense, and now we're going to get a travel on number 11, Jaden Porter for Pittsville as they were running back out the other way. Good block there. I believe it was Porter. Got her hands in there for Poplinski as she was on the break. Disrupted it enough and then was smart enough to get back inbounds before touching the basketball as she had run out of bounds. Pressure coming. Hamas taken away. Now it is taken away to the front court. Now they'll have to slow it down. Gets it up top Porter. Porter gets it around to Zwisland. Zwisland guarded by Cunninger. Zwisland gets it over near side to Knutson. Knutson gets it out to Downs. Downs taken away Peyton Hamas. Hamas quickly ahead Georgie Schmutzer. Schmutzer drives, gets it to Poplinski. Poplinski shot up, yes. Good play on the break as Poplinski gets her first points of the game. 15-6, Auburndale with the lead. Redmond near far side, tries to get it down low, taken away Anna Marie Owie. Owie breaks to the front court. Now passes it down low, Cunninger. Cunninger spin up, yes. Caitlin Cunninger with 2 points. Pittsville will take a 30-second timeout. We will take it with them. 8:01 remaining, 17-6. Auburndale with the lead.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
All right, back here from Auburndale High School, the Tim Anderson Gymnasium. Auburndale with a 17-6 lead. 8:01 remaining in the first half. Halftime, we will talk about everything going on here, preview the rest of our schedule this week, and now we're going to get a travel as Porter, I believe that was Porter, I can't see the number. Yes, Porter, Jaden Porter picked her pivot foot up, and now she will check out as number 3. Emily Carlson checks back in for the Panthers. Moving to the front court. Down low, tipped by Pittsville. That will stay here. Good play, Pittsville getting a hand on the ball. 7:44 remaining. 17-6, Auburndale with the lead. Schmutzer looking to get the ball, and pressure coming. Has to get it in to Poplinski in the near corner. Gets it back. Schmutzer. Schmutzer, three-pointer. Yes! Georgie Schmutzer gets her first points of the game with a big 3, and it is 20-6. Auburndale. Near side here, it is Redmond. Redmond cross court. Carlson. Carlson will be fouled, and that 32. That foul goes against Caitlin Cunninger, her second, 4th foul on Auburndale for an arm bar and a bit of a push there. So now Pittsville inbounding from underneath, gets it all the way up top. Carlson. Carlson looks to drive, kicks it out Redmond. Redmond across to Zwisland. Zwisland gets it to Knutson. Knutson, and now she will travel. Couldn't quite get her feet planted, and we will see wholesale changes coming here for the Panthers as Grimm, Stanton, Owie, and Hilber all check back in. Hamas, Poplinski, Anna Marie Owie, and Knutson all check out for the Panthers. As they get the ball ahead, Schmutzer into the far corner, Hilber back up top to Stanton, across to Schmutzer kicks it back out Stanton, three-pointer, front rim, no, rebound comes down, Owie kicks it out to Schmutzer shot on the line, good. That is a 2 foot was on the line. And Georgie Schmutzer has 5. Pittsville to the front court. Knut Carlson. Carlson gets it down low to Whistlin. Whistlin off of Stanton's foot. That will be Pittsville basketball. 6:44 remaining. Stick around at halftime. We'll talk about this game. We will preview all the games coming up this week and next week. A lot of big games coming as they get the ball all the way out to Zwisslin. Zwisslin gets it near far side to Redmond. Redmond back to Zwisslin. Zwisslin, and she will travel. Pittsville just not getting the ball onto the floor when they catch the pass on the move. You got to just kind of push that ball down right away, and they're just not quite getting that yet. Things that these players will learn. As we saw with the pregame, only 3 seniors on the team this year. So some good things coming up as we see a 3, Auburndale, no, off of Natalie Owie, out of bounds, and that will be Pittsville basketball. So yeah, only 3 seniors on the squad for Pittsville tonight. 2 of them injured. So, I mean, this is a young squad that has a lot to learn, but as they get better, they could absolutely, start pushing in that conference. We're going to get a foul, and that will send Julia Redmond to the line for 2 free throws. That foul goes against 24. That is against Isabel Hilber, her second, team 5th. Redmond to the line for 2 free throws. Pittsville 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Takes a long time shot up, rolls it off the front and side of the rim, no. Unique stroke, free throw stroke there from Julia Redmond as she gets very low and puts the ball very high and kind of wills that one up, but she hits the second one. So Redmond goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Pittsville gets another point. 22-7, 15-point lead for the Apaches. Around Stanton. Stanton working here near side. Schmutzer for 3, yes! Georgie Schmutzer for 3. She has 8. And Pittsville and Auburndale with a 25-7 lead. Carlson gets it out to Carpenter. Carpenter down low Zwisslin. Zwisslin kicks it out Carlson. Carlson, foot on the line. Yes. 2 from Carlson. Foot was on the line. But we're seeing a little better offense here as Hilber breaks to the front court. Hilber. Now we're going to get a kick violation as she kicked the ball into her hand. That was number 20, Madeline Carpenter, who just got the foot on it first. But this will be now Auburndale basketball inbounding from the side. They kick it all the way out. Hilber near the center court line gets it back. Schmutzer across court. Hilber down low. Grimm up. No. Rebound tipped out. Ends up in the hands of Stanton. Stanton gets it to Schmutzer. Schmutzer back to Hilber. Hilber back to Schmutzer. Schmutzer jumper just inside the 3-point line. Good. Schmutzer with 10 as she is really pouring them in here in the early going. I say early going, we're 5 minutes from halftime, but in this first half, she has 10. Bringing the ball to the front court. Down low, foul, count it! That will send number 1, Melissa Giles, to the line for the free throw and the basket. Much better, much crisper offense here from the Pittsville Panthers in these last few minutes, and you can see it in the scores. They put 5 points up here in the last 2 minutes, considering they had only free throw up, no, rebound, Natalie Owie. Considering they scored 6 for the whole first part of this game. To the front court, Owie. Owie gets it around to Stanton. Stanton back up top, Schmutzer. Schmutzer thought about the 3, kicks it over Hilber. Hilber, cross court, Schmutzer. Schmutzer down low, Owie. Owie into the lane, spin, up, back rim, no. Owie the rebound, back up, foul. Won't go. She will go to the line for 2. Owie with 7. That foul goes against Melissa Giles, her first, team 4th. Pretty clean first half here for both teams, as first free throw from Owie is good. Owie hit the first. One more coming here. That free throw up also gets that one. So 2 free throws for Natalie Owie, 18-point lead for the Auburndale Apaches, as we see some of the students from Pittsville handing cupcakes, looks like, to the Auburndale students right next to us here. But Pittsville to the front court. Pittsville, this is Downs. Downs gets it to Carpenter, up, yes. Making sure I had the right one. Madeline Carpenter, she's got 6. Gets the ball all the way into Owie. Owie pressured immediately. Looking now, Natalie will have to pick it up and pass it over to Stanton. Stanton gets it around to Schmutzer, back to Stanton, back around Hilber. Hilber, back to Schmutzer, back to Stanton. Stanton, back to Hilber. Hilber, back to Stanton. Stanton gets it to Schmutzer at the top. Schmutzer gets it to Hilber here near side. Good post defense as they've been looking to get the ball in. Now they strike it into Owie, and she will be fouled. Good pass and good play there from number 13. Becca Downs commits the foul. That's her first, team 5th. But just to keep Natalie Owie from the clean look. Now down low, Hilber. Hilber up, back rim, no. Owie the rebound. Owie back up, no. Rebound comes down to Madeline Carpenter, who gets it to Zwislin, and Zwislin will bring it quickly to the front court. Zwislin kicks it out to Downs. Downs looking to drive baseline. Tipped right into the hands of Stanton. I believe that was Grimm that got a hand on that one. Now they get it to the front court. Down low, Grimm. Grimm up, yes. Grimm has 4, 31-13, Auburndale with the lead. 3 minutes remaining. This is Zwislin. Zwislin forced to pick up her dribble, gets it over to Carpenter. Carpenter in the lane, shot up, in and out, no. Carpenter gets the rebound, kicks it out, back around. Now back down low, Carpenter. Carpenter kicks it out, Zwislin. Zwislin, three-pointer, yes! Haley Zwislin has 5, and she hits the 3. 31-16, Auburndale quickly to the front court. Gets it Hilber. Hilber around to Stanton. Stanton down low, Grimm. Grimm kicks it out, Schmutzer. Schmutzer, 3, yes! Schmutzer responds with a 3. She has 13. 34-16. Near side, this is Giles. Giles gets it up top to Carpenter. Carpenter looking to drive. She will be fouled, and she will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Carpenter draws the foul. That one goes against 11, Taylor Stanton, her first, team 7th. As we see shift change again coming here for Auburndale as Knutson, Poplinski, Anna Marie Owie, and Peyton Hamas all come in. Natalie Owie, the only starter left on the floor probably for this last 2:16. As we see Carpenter taking her time on the free throw, shot up, off the side of the rim, no. Rebound, Knutson. Knutson gets it to Poplinski, and Poplinski will bring it to the front court. Poplinski has collision between 2 Panthers. Gets up quickly. Knutson down low, up. No, excuse me, that is Cunninger. Cunninger back up, no. Rebound comes out into the hands of Anna Marie Owie. Owie dribbles it back to the top and sets the offense. Owie near far side, Hamas. Hamas cross court to Owie. Back to Anna Marie Owie, back up top, Hamas. Hamas back to Anna Marie Owie. Anna Marie Owie gets it to Natalie Owie, around to Peyton Hamas. Hamas, cross court again. Natalie Owie, 3, every part of the rim and in for Natalie Owie. 37-16, 21-point lead. Front court, Knutson gets it down low, Carpenter. Carpenter gets it across to Giles, who gets it down low, Carpenter. Carpenter tipped. That ball's going to be off of Carpenter, out of bounds to the Apaches. Natalie Owie to inbound down low, 1:17 remaining. Gets it into Hamas. Hamas looking to bring it, breaks the press, gets it to the front court. Down low, Anna Marie Owie. Anna Marie Owie up, yes. Anna Marie Owie with 2 more. She has 4. And Auburndale goes up 39-16. Driving baseline, Redmond. Redmond kicks it out. Up, shot, no. Rebound tip bouncing around ends up in the hands of Natalie Owie, ahead to Anna Marie Owie. Her cousin down the floor, shot up, no, rebound comes down. Cuttinger, shot up, count it, and the foul. Cuttinger gets 2 more and the foul. She will go to the free throw line. And you can tell we didn't get a chance to talk about too much, but a short bench here tonight for the Panthers as they are down 3 players. Shot up, yes. So Cuttinger hits the free throw. They are down 3 players from their normal varsity roster. So a little short-handed on the bench for Coach. As we see Caitlin Cuttinger take it away, she will go down the lane. Shot up, no. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Auburndale. It will be Pittsville basketball. 26.6 remaining. Stick around at halftime as we said, we'll talk about this game and we will get you set for a couple weeks of action as I'm going to take a break after tomorrow night's game and we will let our esteemed producer, that shot up Redmond, good. Julia Redmond gets her first field goal of the game. She had 1 free throw prior to that. Now as Natalie Owie will looks as though she will try and get this to the front court. Shot up, no. We will go to halftime. Auburndale 42, Pittsville 18. We will take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have all your first half stats and get you set for a busy second half of basketball and a busy couple weeks of basketball coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffman with Marshfield Insurance. I'm a commercial insurance agent here in the office. One of the greatest risks that property owners face here in the upper Midwest and this time of year is slip and fall claims. So legally, as property owners, we owe a duty to provide a safe environment to our visitors and our employees. You know, there's several different ways we can prevent or mitigate this exposure. Obviously, we want to be out there and removing the snow and then salting and sanding whenever necessary. In addition to that, you should keep a log of every time that is done, the date and time and what was done. This will help if you do get a lawsuit against you from an incident happening. You have a reasonable means of defending yourself that yes, we did salt and sand at a particular time. Another way that we can mitigate these types of losses would be you use a snow removal service or contractor. They're doing all that for you, but you should also document when and where, what they do. But also take it a step further and see if you can get your business, or if you're homeowners, named as an additional insured on their liability policy. That way, if there is an event, their policy will defend you. And a third way of trying to mitigate these claims would be if you have the means to have like surveillance cameras out on your lot or your sidewalks. Obviously, that's a good means of determining what actually happened there. Sometimes these are phantom incidents where somebody may claim that it happened on your property, but perhaps it really didn't. So if you have any further questions about how to prevent slip and fall incidents from occurring or how your insurance policy will cover them, please give us a call here at Marshfield Insurance. The number is 715-387-4443. And again, I'm Corey Hoffman. Have a great day.
All right, welcome back here to the Tim Anderson Gymnasium at Auburndale High School. Pep Band recognizing their seniors as well here tonight. Looking at our first half statistics, first for the Pittsville Panthers, they are led by Madeline Carpenter. She has 6. Haley Zawislin adding 5. Julia Redmond with 3. Emily Carlson and Melissa Giles both with 2. For the Auburndale Apaches, they are led by Georgie Schmutzer. She has 13, including 3 3-pointers. Natalie Owie adding 12, including a 3-pointer. Caitlin Cuttinger, 5. Anna Marie Owie, 4. Haley Grimm, 4. Laura Poplinski, 2. Peyton Hamas, 2. So a busy night on the score sheet for the Apaches. Coach Owie doing some rotating. We've seen something unique from Coach Owie this time around as Coach Aoi has gone for as close, almost a full shift change each time, where they will come out and they will change 4 of their 5 players all at once. So definitely a little bit of a change here. Probably looking to get some rest for a few players right before they come to the closing stretch here for the season. Looking ahead, obviously, like we said, tomorrow night I am back here for the Auburndale Apache boys taking on the Edgar Wildcats. That was an overtime game back in December. Rihanna will be over in Loyal, Colby Loyal girls basketball. That game just became more interesting after Loyal lost to Neillsville on Friday night. Thursday night, Rihanna and I both will be in Neillsville, Colby Neillsville girls basketball, Cloverbelt East. You know, it's amazing that every game in the Cloverbelt East seems to have weight this year for the girls' side, for girls basketball. So we'll be there Friday night. We have Great Northern Conference basketball as Rihanna will be up in Medford as the Rhinelander Hodags come to town to take on the Medford Raiders. The conference undefeated Medford Raiders, I might add. And then looking ahead, there we go, to next week's action. We've got hockey, we've got all sorts of stuff going on. Looking ahead, let me pull it up here. I know we have hockey, I know we have some... There we go. Get it the right app to load up with my schedule and it coming up. As we look ahead here. Coming up. There we go. Coming up next week. We are, as of right now, off on the 10th, Monday. Though after the cancellation, and it's an odd cancellation up in Medford tonight, as the Merrill Blue Jays had to postpone the game as the team has come down with the flu. Or an illness, I'm guessing the flu, but between injuries and sickness, they did not have enough players to come out and play. So they postponed that game. That might be made up Monday. We will see. Tuesday, we are in Colby. Loyal at Colby boys basketball. Should be a fun matchup in the middle of the Cloverbelt East for boys. Also that night, I will be at the Marshfield Youth Ice Center as the first place Wausau West Warriors come to town to take on the Marshfield Tigers in boys hockey. Thursday night, just one game on the schedule. That is Spencer at Loyal boys basketball. So we get Loyal boys twice in the week. Spencer currently sitting in second place in the conference. They will have a big showdown with Neillsville coming up right at the end of the year. They have only one conference loss. We saw them lose here in rather impressive fashion to the Auburndale Apaches. Friday, 2 big games. Columbus at Loyal girls basketball. That's going to be a big one. That was a fun one a couple weeks ago when they finally got a chance to play. And then the big one in the Great Northern. Mosinee at Medford. Medford can clinch the outright conference title with a win that Friday. And then Saturday, we are up for Medford hockey. They will play in the Great Northern Conference Boys Hockey Extravaganza, we'll call it, up at Eagle River. Do not have a time on that one yet or any details, but a lot of fun games coming up. That Neillsville-Spencer game we were talking about, that comes up on the 18th. Crossover games 2 weeks away for the girls in the Cloverbelt. Stratford-Auburndale boys coming up soon. It is a busy time of year in sports. Hard to believe, but we are 3 weeks from tomorrow kicks off the girls basketball playoffs. Hard to believe, but regional quarterfinals will happen on the 25th. So that is, today is the 4th, I believe. Make sure I'm right on my, 3rd, excuse me. 22 days. 22 days to the start of girls basketball playoffs. So get ready, as we will have coverage of as many of them as we can get people to all through the playoffs, as we said, following all the way through to the Boys State Championship games on March 22nd. It's looking to be a fun ride all over the area. Marshfield Tigers, boys and girls, both in first place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. You've got Auburndale in second place in both sides, boys and girls. Stratford in first place for the boys. You've got Spencer second place, Neillsville first place, both boys and girls. You've got teams all over the area that are looking to be having a lot of fun, and we look at having fun following all of them. So keep an eye out for all of our coverage at onfocus.news/sports and on all of our social media. For teams here, you got Auburndale on Focus, you got Pittsville on Focus, Sports on Focus, our full On Focus page for news and everything else. But we are ready for second half basketball here from the Tim Anderson Gymnasium. Maybe hear it in the background there, the Auburndale fight song. As we get set, 20 seconds, and both coaches meeting with their teams. Not sure the fight song. I'm trying to think which one it is, but always fun when you got the pep band in town, especially on a Monday night. You know, usually these Monday games, you don't get a pep band.
Sarah, Lily, Allie, Morgan, Justin, Hannah, Natasha, Abby, Matt, and Ian, the Pep Band Seniors.
As Pittsville will start with the basketball here in the second half.
Pittsville in possession of the basketball.
1/2 of basketball to go, 42-18, Auburndale with the lead. Pittsville can cut into it right here as they will inbound to Zwisslin. Zwisslin through across the line will set the offense. Zwisslin here near side gets it to Redmond. Redmond looking, now gets it tipped. Ball out of bounds, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Hilber, and it will be Pittsville basketball. Carpenter to inbound. Now we're going to have a stoppage, as I think the ball just kind of rolled oddly, but they will inbound, get it into Knut. Carlson gets it around and out to Knutson. Knutson down low, Carpenter working on Owie, up, no, rebound comes down Hilber. Hilber quickly pushing to the front court. Hilber near side Stanton. Stanton back up top, that is 21. Sorry about that. Had a pep band packing up their stuff, knocked our power cord. So we are back. 16:56 remaining, 42-18, no score. Did have a foul on Julia Redmond, I heard. Her first of the half. Down low, Pittsville up. That's going to be an offensive foul. That's going to go against Haley Grimm. Her first, team first.
That's her second first team foul.
Lowered that shoulder and just put it right into her defender. That's going to get called every time. Oh, catch my breath here. Kind of ran over there to make sure that we could bring this one to you in its entirety. We're going to fix the camera a little bit. As a couple of the settings got messed up a little bit from the camera shutting off.
Auburndale ball.
And Auburndale will gain possession here. Thank you everyone for being patient as we fix our camera issues. There we go. That should look pretty good. Have to fix one other thing here when we get a break, but Hilber. Up top, Anna Marie Owie, across to number 21. That is Vanessa Mitchell. All the way around, Anna Marie Owie. Owie gets it to Owie. Down low, Grimm. Grimm shot up. That's going to be, that will be a foul on Redmond. Called from behind the play, but that is her second foul. Second team foul. Grimm will go to the line for 2 free throws. First one off the front back rim, no good. Second free throw upcoming here. Shot up, she drains that one. First points of the second half go to Haley Grimm and the Auburndale Apaches. To the front court comes the Panthers. Far side's whistling, gets it up top. Now they try and get it down low. Bouncing around, Redmond will pick it up with the dribble. Redmond forced to pick up her dribble, now taking away Grimm. Grimm to the front court, pushing down the lane. Up, shot up, no, rebound, tipped around, bouncing around into the hands of Julia Redmond. Julia Redmond quickly to the front court. Redmond down the lane, layup up, good. Julia Redmond gets 2 more. She has 5. And Auburndale to the front court. Hilber around Mitchell. Mitchell all the way around Anna Marie Owie. Owie gets it to Owie. Natalie Owie back to Anna Marie. Anna Marie gets inside, now kicks it around. Tip, but it ends up in the hands of Hilber. Hilber cross court to Anna Marie Owie, almost over her head. She's just able to get that one in. Across Hilber, a little 2-3 zone almost here from the Panthers. Shot up, back rim, no, rebound comes down. Natalie Owie had it for a second, couldn't hold on, and it falls to Carpenter. Front court here, Pittsville. Into the near corner block, that is number 10, Carly Knutson, out of bounds. From what I can see from here, it looks like there are only 3 other players dressed on the bench for Pittsville. So, as we said, a short bench here to get the ball in. Anna Marie Owie. Anna Marie Owie up top, Mitchell. Mitchell around for down low, up Grimm, no, but she will go to the line for 2. Good inbounds play there, not many options. That one goes against Redmond. That will be her team third. She has all 3 fouls here for the Apaches. Grimm goes to the line for 2 free throws. First one up, back rim, no. Second free throw upcoming here as we now see number 1, Melissa Giles check in, and number 13, Becca Downs, as Redmond and Carly Knutson check out for the Panthers. Second free throw upcoming here from Grimm. That one she gets. She is 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 44-20. 24-point lead. Pittsville to the front court. Almost taken away Mitchell, but it is brought back down by Giles. Giles brings it back to the top, gets it to Carlson. Carlson near side, that is Swisslin. Inbound play to Downs. Downs kicks it out, Carpenter. Carpenter back around Carlson. Carlson tries to get it across, taken away Anna Marie Owie. Anna Marie Owie all alone, down the lane, up, yes. Anna Marie Owie with 2 more. She has 6. 13:53 remaining, 46-20. The Apaches with the lead as we're still trying to fix. There we go. I think that's a little better. Apologize, we did lose power for a second. The band accidentally knocking our cable out down there, but now we get it around. Down low, Carlson. Carlson shot up, no. Tipped out, and it will not be corralled in time, and that will be Auburndale basketball. And now we see shift change coming again. 12, Peyton Hamas. 22, Lauren Poplinski. 32, Caitlin Cuttinger. And I'm trying to see who else. Mitchell comes out. So the 4 on the floor is Schmutzer, Anna Marie Owie, Poplinski, Peyton Hamas, and Cuttinger. Anna Mariawi gets it in the corner. Schmutzer. Schmutzer, jumper up. Yes. Georgie Schmutzer adds 2 more. She has 15. 48-20. Auburndale with the lead. Now ball on the floor, taken away. Now moving, and now we're going to get a timeout. Coach, timeout Pittsville, 30-second timeout. We will take it with them. 13:05 remaining. 48-20. Auburndale with the lead. Thank you to Weiler's Convenience Store. I will be stopping at Weiler's and grabbing a pizza before I go to work, highlighting up this one, a highlight you can see at onfocus.news/sports and on across all of our social media platforms. So looking to inbound here. They get the ball across court, goes out of bounds, now will come right back here as it goes past everyone. Auburndale will get the basketball, and it goes right into the garbage can. So I don't know. Yep, apparently I saw them picking it out of the garbage can. So the ball bounced right into that little gray garbage can on the other side there. So pretty good, actually a pretty good shot there from the Pittsvilles. Now we're going to get a hand check on Pittsville against Poplinski. That one goes against 13, Becca Downs, her second, team fourth. Auburndale will inbound from underneath the basket as they get it in Cuttinger. Cuttinger jumper just inside the three-point line. No, rebound comes down Poplinski. Poplinski will be fouled, and she will go to the line for 2. That foul goes against number 3, Emily Carlson, her first, team 5th. Poplinski to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw up, perfect. Poplinski hits the first, she has 3. Second free throw, also good. 50-20, 30-point lead. We can start talking now a little bit about running clock rules. For those of you that aren't familiar, as we get Zwissling cut off, gets out Carpenter. Carlson, 2-pointer, no, excuse me, it would have been a 3. But Anna Marie Aui comes down with the rebound, and now Anna Marie Aui will be fouled. That one will go against Melissa Giles, her second, team 6. So 12:39 remaining. Next foul on the Panthers will put Auburndale in the bonus. Schmutzer gets it in to Hamas. Running clock rules at the 9-minute mark. If a team leads by more than 40, there will be free throws. Gets it down low, Poplinski. Poplinski jumper, bounces off the rim, no. Rebound comes down to Carpenter. Carpenter to the front court. Now we're going to get a foul, and that one's going to go against Peyton Hamas. Hamas will get the foul for the bump, her first, team second.
That's her first personal, second team.
So first personal, second team foul. Inbound play coming here for Pittsville. That is Carpenter to inbound. Carpenter looking, gets it in short to Zwissling. Zwissling will travel, turnover to Auburndale. Good job there. I believe it was Hamas or Schmutzer. Couldn't see the number. It was a 1 number. It was a 1. Couldn't see the second number that got a hand in there and kept that ball from going down. Hamas, cross-court Schmutzer. Schmutzer, 3, no. We're going to get a foul, and I believe that, no, it'll be after the shot. So that will be a 1-and-1. It will not count on the shot. That is Melissa Giles, who commits her third, team 7th. So it is a 1-and-1 for Georgie Schmutzer. She has not shot a free throw yet. First free throw up, good. Second free throw upcoming here for Auburndale. As we will see number 10, Carly Knutson, check in for Giles. Second free throw upcoming here, bouncing around and falls in for Georgie Schmutzer. Zwissling will attempt to cut into this lead, 52-20. Now we get a foul. Offensive foul, that one goes against Emily Carlson. I missed that. team 8th, so that will be an inbound play as it's an offensive foul. Auburndale to the front court. Around Schmutzer. Schmutzer thought about the three, pulled it down. Anna Marie Aui around Peyton Hamas. Hamas back around Schmutzer to Aui. Aui to Poplinski. Poplinski jumper from the free throw line up. Yes. Lauren Poplinski with 2 more. 54-20. 6 points from a running clock and 2.5 minutes. Out to Zwislin. Jumper up. No. Rebound comes down. Caitlin Cuttinger. Cuttinger gets the ball out and gets it to Peyton Hamas, who will bring it to the front court. Hamas over to Schmutzer. Schmutzer up top. Aui around Peyton Hamas. Hamas gives it to Poplinski on the baseline. Gets it down low. Cuttinger. Cuttinger up. Foul. She will go to the line for 2. Couldn't get it to fall, but she will go to the line for 2 free throws. And
It's for foul 10, Carly Robertson. That's her first personal. Team 9. Caitlin Cuttinger shooting 2 free throws for Auburndale.
whoa, that's not right. Camera, minor issue with the camera here. We will attempt to fix it momentarily. Oh. There we go. That looks a little better. Apologize for that. We're still recovering from the as the free throw. Both free throws are good for Auburndale as Cuttinger hits both. She has 7. Now to the near side, Carlson. Carlson looking, has to pick up her dribble, gets it down to Redmond. Redmond down the lane, shot up, blocked. That will stay here.
Locked out of bounds, Pittsville ball.
So Pittsville will keep possession. Down low as we have 11 minutes remaining. 50, make sure that took. Okay, there we go. 56-20. Gets it out Carlson. Carlson around to Porter. Taken away Peyton Hamas. Hamas pushing quickly to the front court. Hamas go down the lane, pass it to Poplinski. Poplinski up, yes. Assist to Hamas. Poplinski now has 8. 58-20. Oh. Okay. Auburndale basketball as we're going to attempt to. Oh. All right, trying to get this. There we go. So back around. Now up top, Schmutzer for 3, misses everything. Rebound comes down, Julia Redmond. Pin against baseline, gets the pass out. Quickly pushing to the front court comes Pittsville. Hands it off. Down the lane, got away with a travel there, and another one now through the legs. Out of play, that'll be an over and back, and we're gonna quickly reset something on the camera here, so please bear with us as we attempt to try and fix the issues we are having. There we go. That should look a little, there we go. That looks better. Sorry about that. Lost all the settings we set up at the beginning of the day from the game. So there we go. All right, we are back set. Thank you everyone for bearing with some of our weird issues from getting unplugged here today. Now we're gonna get a foul on Auburndale. Auburndale foul. That one goes against 34 Haley Grimm, her 3rd, team 3rd. 9 fouls on Pittsville, so second foul puts double bonus. Ball gets it in. Carlson almost loses it, gets it back out, picks up her dribble, pressure, gets it down to Carpenter. Carpenter loses the basketball, she puts it up, foul counted.
Basket counts, Pittsville's Maddie Carpenter.
Madeline Carpenter up for 2 and the foul. She's got 8.
Auburndale foul, 21, Vanessa Mitchell.
Chance for 9 here with the free throw.
Carpenter shooting 1 free throw for Panthers.
Free throw upcoming here, Carpenter. Shot up, nails it. 9 for Carpenter. They pull the lead back out to 35. I'll bring the lead back down to 35. Ahead, now over near side Hilber. Hilber down low, Owie. Down low, Grimm. And then she will travel as she tried to, a little bit of a tie up there, but it will be a travel turnover to Pittsville. 9:13 remaining, 58-23. Auburndale with the lead. They get it to the front court. Pittsville gets it to the front court. Now that ball will be tipped away, and we are going to get a timeout, I think. Or no, he was just calling a play. Wasn't sure what they were calling exactly there, but timeout. It will inbound to Auburndale. No timeout. Inbound to Auburndale. Auburndale to the front court. Hilber gets it over to Hamas. Hamas dribbles it all the way back out, and they reset the offense. Hamas back over to Mitchell. Mitchell, three, front rim, no. Rebound, Owie, spin, up, yes. Natalie Owie gets her first points of the second half. Brings the lead back out to 37, 60-23. Tries to get it down low. Owie tipped it away right into the hands of Grimm. Back to Owie. Natalie Owie to the front court. Owie over to Mitchell. Mitchell into the lane. Kicks it out Hamas. Hamas ball fake. Gets it to Hilber. Hilber back around Mitchell. Mitchell jumper up. Yes. Vanessa Mitchell gets her first points of the game and brings the lead up to 39. Pittsville ahead. Now taken away. That is Mitchell. Mitchell waits for Redmond to clear, but gets it over to Hilber. Hilber to the front court. Hilber into the corner. Hamas down low. Oh, Owie had it slip through her hands. She got it back in, but right into the chest of Julia Redmond. Redmond kicks it out, back up top. Zwislin, two, yes. Zwislin with the two. Her first points of the second half. And we are back to we're back to 3 points away from a running clock. Up top, and now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go against Auburndale. I believe that's going to be Grimm. So Grimm commits her fourth, team fourth, and Grimm will stay out there with her 4 fouls. I mean, no real concerns at this point. Up by 37, but now we see Poplinski head to the scorer's table. But Pittsville has possession. They bring it to the front court. Down the lane, kicks it out to Porter. Porter back into the corner to Knutson. Knutson down low now. Porter jumper up, no. Owie tips the rebound, gets it down. Now the ball tipped into the hands of Porter. Porter up, fouled. She will go to the line for 2. Good play there, Pittsville defense, just getting a hand on that. As I don't know if you saw in the background, but a really good paper airplane toss from the top of the bleachers heading towards the locker room there back behind the balcony. But free throw upcoming here for that is Jaden Porter. She misses the first. Porter has not scored. Now we see Poplinski come in for Grimm. 7:08 remaining, 62-25. Auburndale with the lead. Look in the background, you can see the thrower of that as Jaden Porter gets on the score sheet with a free throw. Pittsville extends the lead, brings the difference down to 6 for a running clock. Cross court, Hilber down low, Owie turns up, off the side of the rim, no. Rebound comes down to Carpenter. She will get it to Knutson, who will bring it through the center circle. Knutson loses it. Hamas picks it up, and turnover to Auburndale. Peyton Hamas. Pressure in the backcourt, but she gets it across. Over through the hands of Hilber, out of bounds. Turnover right back to Pittsville. Pittsville inbounds as Carly Knutson will bring the ball through into the front court. Knutson over to Carlson. Carlson looking, gets it up top to Carpenter. Carpenter looking to drive. Off of a foot, ball on the floor, taken away. Peyton Hamas gets it ahead. Now ahead to Poplinski. Poplinski down the lane, shot up, yes. Poplinski gets 2 more. She's having a strong second half as she's got 8.5, 10 overall. A lot more playing time on the floor with this lead. And now we are going to get a foul. That one goes against 24. Isabella Hilber, her third, team 7th. So that will send number 10, Carly Knutson, to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. She has not scored yet in this game. Knutson, first free throw up, good. She will earn the bonus. Score sheet filling up a bit. The only player that's been on the floor that hasn't scored is Becca Downs. Second free throw up, yes. Knutson goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 64-28. Auburndale with the lead. We will talk to hopefully Coach Owie and a player coming up after the game as we see Anna Marie Owie and Caitlin Cunninger. Now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go against Pittsville. That one's going to go against Melissa Giles, her 4th, team 10th. So that will send Poplinski to the line for 2 free throws. She is 2 of 2. First free throw up is good. Some players take a little time when they shoot their free throws, not Lauren Poplinski. She gets that ball, and that ball is going up quickly as Hilber and Owie check out. I believe that will be all the starters off the floor. Poplinski off the back of the rim. No, rebound comes down, Caitlin Cunninger. Cunninger gets it to Hamas. Hamas dribbles it up to the top to Mitchell. Mitchell back into the corner, Hamas. Hamas driving, baseline jumper up, yes. Peyton Hamas has 4. 67-28. We are 1 point away from a running clock with 5:30 remaining. Carlson gets it around to Giles. Giles kicks it out, far side Knutson. Knutson 3, off the rim, no rebound, Owie. Anna Marie Owie quickly to the front court. Anna Marie, dropping the pencil, gets it over to Hamas. Hamas around Mitchell, back to Owie. Owie back up top, Hamas, back around Mitchell, back around Owie, now in the hands of Owie. Owie back up top, Mitchell. Mitchell back to Owie. Owie back up top, Peyton Hamas around Mitchell. Mitchell jumper from inside the line. Misses everything. Cunninger will step on the line and out of bounds to Pittsville. 4:50 remaining. 67-28, Auburndale with the lead. And now to the front court comes, now we get a foul. That one will go against Anna Marie Owie. Anna Marie Owie, that will be her first foul. Team 8th. That will send number 10, Carly Knutson, to the line for the 1-and-1. Knutson, her first free throw up, yes. She will earn the bonus. She has 3, all from the free throw line. Second free throw. Up, in and out, no. Rebound comes down. Taken away, Carpenter. Carpenter gets out Zwislin. Zwislin will set the offense from the top. Zwislin looks to drive, gets a screen, gets it back to Porter. Porter across to Knutson. Knutson gets it down low, Carpenter. Carpenter up, no. Rolls out, ball on the floor. Now we're going to foul. That is going to go against Jaden Porter. That will be her first, team 11.
That's her first personal foul.
So that will send Caitlin Cunninger to the line for 2 free throws. She has 7 and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. Cunninger hits the first. She has 1 more coming yet as we see Julia Redmond check back in for the Panthers. Second free throw upcoming. Cunninger rolls that one in. 40-point lead. The clock will run. Now it will stop running if they cut that lead back down, but ball ahead. They get it down low, Zwislin. Zwislin will be fouled, and she will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Official coming out here. That foul goes against 32. Caitlin Cunninger, her 3rd, team 9th. So that will send Zwislin to the line for the 1-and-1. She is 2 of 2 on free throws here. As Coach Owie starts emptying the benches, we see Victoria Hasenhorl and Aaliyah Hamas looking to check in. Front rim, no. Rebound comes down to Anna Marie Owie. Owie pushing quickly to the front court. Down low, Poplinski. Poplinski forced to kick it back out. Owie around Hamas. Peyton Hamas. Cross court, Anna Marie Owie. Poplinski. Poplinski has it taken away, Pittsville. Number 10, Knutson takes it away quickly to the front court. Down low, that's going to be out of bounds. As they try to get ahead to Redmond, turn over to Auburndale. As we see Aaliyah Hamas come in for her sister, or for Peyton, I'm not going to assume sisters. And Victoria Hasenhorrell come in as, nope, that was not for Anna Marie Owie. Hasenhorrell was in for Caitlin Knutson. Mitchell around Aaliyah Hamas. Hamas kicks it back around to Mitchell, down low, back out, Anna Marie Owie. Owie, jumper, yes. Anna Marie Owie with 2 more. She has 8. 71-29, 2:47 remaining running clock. Said we will try and talk to Coach Owie, and we will for sure talk to a player of the game. Redmond, that's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Anna Marie Owie, her second, team 10th. So that will send number 20, Madeline Carpenter, to the line for 2 free throws. She is 1 of 2 in the game. So Coach Owie emptying his bench. We got some options for player of the game for sure. First free throw up, rolls off. Second free throw upcoming here for Madeline Carpenter. As we see the Pittsville players bringing the cupcakes back and forth as the foul. Second free throw drops for Carpenter. Owie to the front court. Owie all the way around, back in the hands of Anna Marie Owie. Anna Marie Owie gets it up top, Vanessa Mitchell. Mitchell back to Owie. Owie back up top, Aaliyah Hamas back around, and now ends up back in the hands of Owie. Owie, Poplinski back out to Hamas. Hamas, jumper up, front rim, no, rebound tipped around, and it is brought down by Knutson. Knutson gets to the front court. Maybe a little push off there, not called at this point, 1:26 remaining. Around Redmond. Redmond, 3, yes! Julia Redmond for 3. Oh, put that on the wrong line. 71-33. 1 minute remaining. Anna Marie Owie, far side, has the ball tipped. She picks it back up, almost on the line. Wasn't paying attention where her foot was as she was close. Poplinski down the line, no. Down the lane, no. Foul was on the floor before the shot. That will go send Poplinski to the line for 2 free throws. See what they do here. Not sure what the rule is if the clock runs out, but Poplinski is 4 of 4 in this half. First free throw, Poplinski up, no. Announcers curse, bring up the fact she's 4 of 4 in the half, and she misses the first one. Her second free throw upcoming. Set Poplinski quick, back rim, no. Rebound comes down. Almost Redmond, now back air. Owie up, no. Rebound, Owie again. She kicks it out, Hamas. Hamas will kick it out. Shot up, Hasenhorrell, no. Tip back out, Poplinski up, yes. Lauren Poplinski might be our player of the game as she has 12 in the half. 8 seconds left. Coach Owie yelling no foul, 4 seconds. Around now, down low, shot up, will count. That one will count for, that was Carpenter. That will count. That will take us to the end for the final score of 73-35. We will talk to hopefully Coach Owie and our player here in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't leave your trash in the bleachers. Put it in the garbage cans. The janitors will come a little earlier.
Can I sneak past you guys here? All right, here post-game with our player of the game, Lauren Poplinski. Lauren, I had you for 12 in the second half, 14 overall. How much fun was it getting a little extra playing time there in that second half?
It was a lot of fun. It was very rewarding for me.
You were 4 of 4 at one point from the free throw line. Is that something you work on a lot?
Yeah, this past week I've been working on especially my free throws, and it's definitely been rewarding since I got 4 for 4 in the beginning.
All right, you guys cleared the bench. I had minutes from every single player. Is it fun? I mean, you get a lot of minutes off the bench. Is it fun seeing some of those players that maybe don't see a lot of playing time in a close game get out there and get that extra playing time?
Yeah, especially when they score, it's very fun, and we just try and yell as loud as we can for them.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Congrats on the good game, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to bring in Coach Owie here in just a minute. As we said, Lauren Poplinski, 14 points. Team was led by Georgie Schmutzer. She had 17. Natalie Owie added 14. Caitlin Cuttinger and Anna Marie Owie both with 8 as Coach Owie joins us here. Coach, a bit of an easier win than the last time we saw you guys last week, but how much fun is it getting everybody on the bench out into the game on a one like this?
It's enjoyable. I mean, it's nice to see them all play. Everybody gets playing time. I don't know how many scored, but there must have been 9 or 10.
I had 8. We talked to Lauren Poplinski. She had 14, 12 in that second half. Seems to be a big part of your plan coming off the bench. How important is she to your offense?
It's getting more and more. She's gotten better as the season's gone on, and we'll utilize her going forward.
Right. Obviously a fun little rivalry. Used to be a Merriwood game. Now it's a non-conference game. Do you enjoy the fact that you still get to play Pittsville, it seems, every year?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I played, it was a pretty heated rivalry, so I always enjoy playing them.
All right, congrats on the win. We'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
All right, so we went through the Auburndale stats. Take a quick look here at Pittsville. Melissa Giles, 2. Emily Carlson, 2. Carly Knutson added 3 from the free throw line in that second half. Jaden Porter with 1. Julia Redman with 7. Madeline Carpenter with 12. And Haley Zawislin added 7. So I am back tomorrow night for Auburndale Edgar boys. We also have Loyal Colby girls tomorrow night, and a whole bunch more basketball coming up all through the week. So stay tuned for that. Check out our full schedule at onfocus.news/sports. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow night from here in Auburndale. Have a good night.